Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for coming back for another video. Hope you guys are awesome. This is 4,000 miles on my bike. If you guys don't know or haven't heard my previous videos, this is a 2021 BMW G310 GS. I'm 2 years now deep into riding, about, well, a little over 4,000 miles, and I kind of wanted to do a quick review of my experience of the last 2 years of riding, and just kind of some of the new rider techniques I've been working on, and a quick overview of the bike, how I still like it, honest reviews on comfort and everything else. So hope you guys find this video interesting and helpful and insightful, and if you plan on looking at one of these bikes, I hope that you this helps a little bit in your decision making. Anyway, so let's dive on in. So the first thing I wanted to kind of touch on would be the gear aspect. And a helmet, obviously, and then I eventually adopted the pants and the riding boots later on. All of it is really important, and I wish I would have just gotten all of it to begin with. You're a lot safer, a lot better off. Anything can happen, go down at any time, and you just don't know what's going to happen. So it's better to be prepared than not prepared at all. So you're just going to want get yourself a good jacket with armor. I just have this biggest thing to look out for with these jackets is when you buy them, make sure they come with all the armor. A lot of the times they'll only come with the shoulders and the elbows, and then the back will just be a foam insert, which is pretty much pointless. So you don't want to make sure your jacket comes with everything you need to be safe with it. And then another good thing is a good pair of overpants, good pair of gloves, and a good helmet, nice helmet, and yeah, some good riding boots. So that's a little bit about gear. Now let's dive into the comfort of the bike. So again, 2021 BMW 310 GS. Bike's awesome. Didn't really do much research when I bought the bike. Didn't really look into it at all. I didn't even bother to look at other bikes or research other bikes. It was a bit of a uneducated guess, and yeah, so I landed on this one, the BMW 310 GS, and to be honest, it's been a good bike. I wish, knowing what I know now, I could have gotten a bigger bike, like the 850 or the 890 from KTM. I'm not ready to upgrade this bike yet. I probably got another 10,000 miles on it, maybe even 15,000 miles on it. Like I said, I'm only about 4,000 miles in, so if I could get this bike to, I don't know, 15 to 20,000 miles, that would be cool. There'd be a lot of good content on it, and you guys can get a full good opinion on the bike. But as far as comfort is concerned, it's pretty comfortable. It's, you know, upright seating position, just like any adventure or naked bike. It's not like a sport bike where you're, you know, hunched over. It's not like a cruiser or a bagger where you're leaned back. It's, you know, real neutral riding position. It's comfortable. You can last for a long time on a good ride with it. The only downside that I can say about this bike in particular, I'm not sure about the 750, the 850 or the 1250, but for this bike, the seat out of the factory is super soft. It's uncomfortably soft. It just feels like you're sitting on the seat pan the whole time, which is just a terrible feeling. So that's the first upgrade that if I was you, I would do. I would buy a new seat. Seat Concepts has some really good ones. They're like 230 bucks. So they've got really good reviews on all their stuff. I haven't personally owned a Seat Concepts, but everybody I talk to has owned one. Love them. So yeah, new seat. I did handlebar risers, and that's because I'm a taller. I'm just taller, so I'm like 6'1", 220 pounds. So again, the uncomfort in the seat could also come from my just being. What's going on here? Sorry, guys. Just being a little heavier and a little taller. So that's going to be for you to decide. If you're a shorter or a smaller individual in weight, then it probably won't bug you too much. But if you're taller or bigger like me, then you're definitely going to want to upgrade the seat and get some handlebar risers on it. I did roll the stock handlebars up so they're a little more comfortable. They match the natural bend of my elbows a little more. And yeah, so ergonomics are great. There's only one suspension adjustment on this bike, which is the rear shock, and that's it. The fronts don't have it. They are where they are. You can't change it or do anything about it. But they are really good suspension, regardless. The front brakes, rear brakes, both calibers, both disc brakes, and they're Vibri, which I believe are Brembo. I think I could be very off when I say this, but I think that's an acronym for Brembo. I'll do some more research on that. I don't want to be spreading lies here, but I'm pretty certain that's what that means. But anyways, all in all, the package you get with the bike is really good. It's very basic. It's nothing complicated, nothing serious. You can see in the screen right here. It's just super basic. Black and white, gives you exactly what you need. Time, date, mile per hour, has a gear indicator, has a shift light, has the odometer, has the engine temp. So yeah, it has trip 1, trip 2, miles per hour, your average speed, and your average fuel consumption. So pretty basic stuff, pretty much the stuff you just need to know, and really there's nothing, there's no fancy behind it, so which makes it nice. There's not a whole lot of stuff to go wrong. So if that's something you're concerned about, or if you just are afraid of the gadgetry because of that, something breaking down, then this bike's a great bike for it. If not, I would point you in the direction of the 390, the KTM 390 Adventure. That bike it's got gadgets everywhere. So, and it's about the same price. This comes in at like 6,400 bucks. That 390 comes in at, I think, like 71 or 72. So they're pretty close, about a $6,000 difference, or wow, that's way off, a $600 difference. Anyways, so yeah, great bike. I would definitely recommend it to any new riders. I think it's a fantastic bike. I think it does well on the off-road situations. I think it does amazing in the on-road situations. I really don't have any gripes about it other than the seat is very uncomfortable. Oh, and on the previous generations of this bike, they had an on and off ABS button. And for this generation, they took it away. And that's a real big bummer when it comes to the off-road. So if you wanted something like an ABS switch, you'd have to install it yourself, like with an aftermarket toggle switch, which I don't want to really do that. I don't want to mess with any of the wiring. But I take that back. I will mess with the wiring because I will be getting heated grips for the handlebars, but that's really about it. So yeah. Great bike, few minor adjustments to fit you. Maybe not if you're a shorter individual, you might not need to adjust at all, or a lighter individual. But from my experience, I definitely had to adjust it. But yeah, I have no complaints about it. And then just kind of hopping into some rider techniques that I've learned over the course of 2 years would be trail braking, progressive braking. Let's see, physically turning my head and looking through a corner. I've been trying to make that a habit. And let's see, pointer and middle finger, I've rested on the brakes. I've made that a habit because that just kind of takes the panic out of it. My fingers are already there, so that split-second reaction time is gone to get to the brake lever. I'm already there, so that's you know, a split second in a motorcycle is could be life or death. So practice that, keeping 2 fingers rested on the brake lever. Progressive braking, you definitely want to practice that in parking lots. I try to practice that as much as I possibly can. That guy got super close to me. Anyways, I practice that as much as I possibly can in parking lots. Oh, son of a gun. Got this place all closed off here. That's lame. Yeah, parking lots. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. I got a U-turn. Get out of here. So practice that in empty parking lots. And yeah, progressive braking. Wow. Sorry, I just got real confused there for a second. Empty parking lots, progressive braking, and then you want trail braking. There's some super good videos on explaining what trail braking is if you guys don't already know. I would definitely highly recommend checking that out because it is worth watching, it's worth learning, it's worth knowing everything about, because it's super handy in the corners, and it's just another tool in your arsenal of being safe on the road. Anyways, I'm not sure if that was quite 5. I think it was close, but regardless, I hope that helps with if you're looking at this bike. I hope it helps if you're trying to better yourself as a rider. Perform. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. I appreciate you for tuning back into another video. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. Ride safe, stay safe, always wear your gear, and yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later.